You can't handle the truth!
How does a top-level executive earning a seven-figure salary each month be living paycheck to paycheck? How does a business owner who seems to be doing so well be knee-deep in debt? Now, the reason why is because they are not investing. They are not investors. Remember the 5 laws of wealth. I've talked about it so many times on this platform. The 4th law in the 5 laws of wealth, which is the law of investment, states that for you to create and grow wealth, you have to invest a portion of what you earn in a vehicle that will yield profit separate from your primary source of income. I've said it so many times that you cannot save your way to wealth. You cannot walk your way to wealth. You have to invest if you're going to grow wealth. Hello everybody, my name is Ifan Yoba and this is 360-degree Mastery. This is the channel where we teach you personal effectiveness, self-mastery, and how to create, grow, and manage your wealth. Last week I did a video where I talked about some things about investing that you may not know, because truly so many people out there don't know the basics of investing or what investing entails. That's why I did that video. And today I want to continue by telling you 6 questions that you need to ask before you go into any investment. It is important that you ask these questions, but more importantly, you need to get answers to these questions, satisfactory answers, before you proceed with any investment. And the first question that you need to ask yourself is, am I comfortable with this level of risk? Are you comfortable taking this risk? Remember, people have different risk appetites, so you should not assume a risk if your appetite does not carry that risk. Let me give you an example. My wife and I, we are investors. We have a lot of joint investments together, but I will never force my wife into an investment, that is higher than what she is comfortable bearing, because my risk appetite is different from hers. I can assume a higher level of risk. Being an entrepreneur, being self-employed, I can assume certain risks that she, as a salaried person, might not feel comfortable with, so I will not force her to assume a risk that she's not comfortable with. So that's the first thing. Am I comfortable with this level of risk? If I'm not, then do not invest in it. The second question you need to ask yourself is, do I understand this investment? Do I understand this investment? I've said before on this channel, never invest in something that you do not understand. If you don't understand the vehicle, don't invest in it. If it's too complex, if it's too technical, do not invest in it. Make sure that you sit and study, understand the investment. If after studying you still don't understand the investment, then maybe you take a rain check. Don't invest in something that you do not understand. The third question is, can I get my money out easily? How easy is it to get my money out? Now, there are investments that are low yielding, but they are also low risk, and you can get your money out, quickly. You can get your money out easily. And then there are investments that if you try to get your money out, there are penalties that you need to pay, and it is difficult for you to get your money. For example, if you invest in real estate, and you need to get money quickly, it might not be easy for you to dispose of that, that plot of land, that piece of land. You might not be able to dispose of that asset and get your money out easily. So you should know if it is easy for you to get your money out. Some investments are tough to dispose of, to liquidate. At the same time, those ones are high yielding. Just like some investments are easy to liquidate, easy to get your money out of, but the yield is lower. So that's the third question you need to ask yourself. The fourth question is, are my investments regulated? Which agency is regulating this investment? Is it the NDIC? Is it the CBN? Is there a federal or state law that is regulating this investment? Beware of investments that seem to have no regulations, that do not follow any specific law or any specific ordinance. Those investments are dangerous. For example, let me use the real estate example. There are laws that protect you as an investor if you are investing in real estate. Just make sure you know those laws and how those laws apply to you, and your investment will be safe to a certain degree. So that's the fourth question you need to ask yourself. The fifth question is, what is my protection if the investment provider goes under? Ask yourself this question before you go into any investment. If this investment doesn't pan out, if this company goes under, if this venture fails, what is my protection? How am I going to get my money back? If you can get an answer to that question before you go into the investment and the answer is satisfactory, then yes, you can proceed with it. If not, take a rain check, swipe left. Okay, now the sixth question is, should I seek financial advice? Of course, you know me, I am somebody who advocates advice, professional advice in everything. For example, if I'm not feeling well, I will not sit down and start self-medicating. I will go and see my doctor because he has spent many years studying, perfecting his knowledge of the human body and of medicine. So he is in the best position to advise me on medical matters. The same thing goes with legal matters. The same thing goes with financial matters. If you need financial advice, make sure you seek it. It doesn't matter what you pay. You know me for this. It doesn't matter what you pay to get the right advice. Get the right advice, make the right decisions, and you will be smiling down the road. You will not be full of regret. So those are 6 questions that you need to ask yourself. Am I comfortable with this investment? Do I understand this investment? Can I get my money out early? Is this investment regulated by anybody, federal or states? What is my protection if the investment provider goes out of business, or the investment doesn't pan out? And finally, should I seek financial advice before going to this investment? Once you can ask and answer these questions, then you are good to go. How do you see this video? If this video was helpful, please go ahead and click like. Share this video with somebody who needs it. Subscribe to my channel. My name is Ifan Yuban. This is 360 Degree Mastery. I am wishing you a prosperous week ahead. Continue to observe all safety protocols around you. And I will see you next week, God willing, with more tips and more information on how you can live a better, happier, and more successful life with peace of mind. Namaste.